Hi, welcome back. I really didn't have a plan necessarily of what I wanted to do today. I am makeup free, so I'll probably just be doing my makeup and just chit-chatting a little bit. But one thing I do want to try out is a couple of new things that I bought, and I have saved them. I haven't actually opened them, so I'm really excited. Actually, I'm saying them. I have one product, so I've pulled out a couple of makeup products I guess I haven't actually touched in a really long time. So, well, here and there, I guess. But we're gonna kind of use them, get a little chit-chatty, just a little bit. So, first thing I'm gonna do, well, actually, I'm not gonna do concealer first. I'm gonna use this guy, which I have never, like, used basically since, like, the first month that I bought it or something. This is, like, a Bobbi Brown primer and moisturizer. I think I remember talking about this in maybe a video, but it smells really good. I just don't actually use it that much because I kind of just use my skincare as my prepping step. So I actually never quite use this like ever. And it is quite costly. So I don't think it's a necessary step in your skincare routine or your makeup routine or anything like that. But I wanted to try it out since I heard so many people talk about it. But I don't necessarily know if I'll repurchase it. I think the one thing that I have to say about this is I feel like it just doesn't spread that easily across my skin. I feel like I'm kind of rubbing it in and it's like dragging a little bit across my skin. So I feel like that might be a deterrent as to why I never like used this before. But yeah, it's not like that emulsify-y, I guess. Is that the right word? I don't know. I sometimes hear people use that word and I don't know if I'm like using it correctly, but it doesn't like melt as much into the skin as I would have liked. It stays a little bit too rich. And for that reason, I just feel like it just doesn't go across my skin that evenly. So this next product, this is from Rare Beauty. And this is a product that I haven't used in a really long time. But why I don't quite like this is because, to be honest, when you pull it out of the container, it just looks like a little messy. I don't know, like it doesn't look clean. I haven't actually even used this concealer that much, and like, I don't know, the doe foot looks a little bit like I used it for like 5 years. Just do it like this. And then I do need a mirror, but I'll have to pull that out later. Anyways, yeah, I haven't actually filmed for quite a while. Some things happened, I guess, in my personal life. Nothing bad or anything, just a lot of change, and it'll further change, and I'm not sure what that's gonna mean for this channel. I really hope to keep it up because I just really enjoy doing this. To be honest, I don't think that, you know, that many people watch it, but I actually just quite enjoy it for myself. I just kind of like doing these videos just because I like, I don't know, logging all the things that I'm doing, or all the makeup products and skincare stuff that I'm trying out. So yeah, but you know, it might mean that I'll have to go slower on this channel, but I really hope not, because even once a week I feel is like not that much on a YouTube channel anymore. So yeah, anyways, I did get the bigger size of this. I know I kept talking about how much I loved the MAC Fix Plus, and I use it in like every single video that I do. But yeah, so anyways, I'm not really sure what that's gonna mean for my channel. Like I said, I really hope to keep it up, but I cannot promise anything, so yeah. I know that sounds like so ominous. Now, here's where the haul comes in, and a little bit of a, this is not, what do they call them? Just like story time videos or whatever. This is not really that. I'm just gonna chat through some stuff. So I finally got the Dior, I'm not even sure what they're called, but I guess they're called like, on the YouTube space, I heard people call these like quints or something because they're like 5 different shadows, but this is from Dior, and it's the oh so popular soft cashmere. At least I hope. Yeah, it says soft cashmere. Okay. And I've wanted this for such a long time. I was really excited about the Sephora sale coming up, and I thought, what is some stuff that I wanted to buy? I had a couple of eyeshadow palettes, and this was one of them. So here's where I guess the story-ish kind of comes into play. So I'd wanted this for quite a while. Before I buy things, I look at like reviews, I look at just other people's opinions on them, and you know, read a lot of the description and stuff like that to see if it's worth my money, especially because this guy is not cheap whatsoever. And basically, one thing that I saw when browsing through Sephora, I was reading through the reviews, and I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that one person said Sephora actually has like is it the newer or older formula? I think somebody said that Sephora had the newer formula and Ulta actually had the older formula. And then that the older formula was so much better than the newer formula because the newer ones were a little bit chalkier, a little bit less pigmented. So I was really excited to buy it at the Sephora sale, but after reading that comment, I was just like, that's like irritating. So I ended up actually not going through with it at all. And then I think after the Sephora sale had ended, I actually went into Sephora to return something else, and I decided to just test it out in store. I have to say 100%. I went to Ulta first. I went to Ulta because Sephora wasn't opening yet, and tried their Dior palette out, and then, you know, wiped it off my hand with just a Kleenex and makeup remover. Then I went to the Sephora, which really wasn't that far. It was like I don't know, maybe like 5-minute walkover, and tried it there. And 100%, that person in the comment, thank you so much. You probably like saved all my money. Not really, because I ended up buying it, but you saved so much of just like my hassle, because if I had bought the one at Sephora, I think I actually would have been also like pretty disappointed, because 100%, that was very true. I'm not sure about like the old formula versus newer formula, but I'm just saying, if you get the Dior one at Ulta, it is so much better than the one at Sephora. I will have to say, the Sephora one is a little bit blurry, but I think you can still even see, even though it's blurry, that it's definitely not as good as the Ulta one. So I probably like managed to do some like coupon coding, and I got a decent deal. I mean, it wasn't probably as good as Sephora, but I think the deal at Ulta was not terrible either. This is just also a drum roll if it is actually the right pigmentation that I want, or the right formula that I want. I decided to, you know, buy it now instead of wait till Sephora or wait till Ulta actually had a sale, because I was nervous. If Sephora is now stocking like the newer versions, what's stopping Ulta from, you know, changing up at any time and stocking their the Dior's newer formula? And so also these like 2 little brushes are annoying. I don't want them, but yeah, we'll have to do. Oh, well, that's great. It just popped out entirely. Okay. I really hope this is not an indication of the quality. The whole shadow just popped out. I don't want to break this. Please don't break this. Please don't break. Oh God. I'm gonna handle it with utmost care. Utmost care, like I'm handling a baby. Okay, come on. Come on. Just tippy tappy. Don't, please do not break. I mean, I just put it into the wrong place. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this kind of sucks off the bat. Like, for such an expensive palette, this has never happened before. I'm kind of disappointed. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if it actually swatches decently well. So this is the lightest one. This is the one that fell out. Oh my God. Did I get the older one? What is this? Here's the second one. I don't even remember where I put the first one. Okay, here's apparently the second one. Huh. Well. Here's the third one. You can't even really see the first one. I should probably go a little bit more in the middle. And then here's the one that kind of looks purpley. What are these swatches? I'm like going in like the weirdest angle, I guess. Okay, so here are the swatches. What can I say? I mean, to be honest, this actually feels, it doesn't feel as special. Hello, welcome back to day 2. I previously recorded and then I found out I had 0 space in my phone to finish off the video. So I never actually got to doing anything, but yeah, I literally put back on the exact same outfit that I was wearing in the last video. It's only been a couple of days, so it hasn't been that long. But I don't actually remember where I left off talking about this guy. What I have, I guess, basically come to the conclusion of is I think I'm gonna keep it. However, I am going to exchange it. So I'm not really gonna keep it, but I'm just unhappy with how this particular powder right here is like constantly popping out. I don't know if I don't remember if I did. I don't know if I finished swatching them, so I guess I'll quickly swatch them on my hand. Okay, so here are the swatches. I feel like the first one you can't really quite tell. Anyways, that is the swatches. I don't exactly know where to start with what I should do. I mean, I feel like these colors are really nice. I just feel like I would maybe want like a middle tone color. I think I just smudged that. Yeah, a middle tone color just to kind of do a wash across the entire eye, because I feel like there's no like just base color. Yeah, I'll take this middle one and then I'll put that in the crease. And again, that middle one was this corner one right here. You can see all my plants. I have a Monstera plant, if you care to know, and it's going a little haywire, that plant. Yeah, I'll use a little bit of this. Oh wow, that kicked up a lot on the brush. Okay. This is a lot more than I anticipated. I didn't know it'd be that pigmented. I'm just gonna, yep, that is very pigmented. Okay. Maybe next time I don't need to pick up that much. Holy cow, it's just getting darker as I apply more and more. Okay, well, I wasn't exactly going for like a huge like smoky eye, but I guess that's what we're doing. We're going full raccoon-o on the eyes. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I think I dare not like try anymore. Okay, I dipped once, so this one may be less pigmented, less intense. Yeah, dipping once was, I think, a better idea. Although now, I don't think that they match though. I think I can kind of get away with it, but I like this one better than this one, so maybe I'll just add a little bit more to match the other one. Okay, well, I think that's how we're gonna have to do it, how we're gonna have to play it for today. Now, I guess maybe I can just try to pop on my favorite one, which is the second one, and to the just middle of the eyes. We'll see how that goes. A little bit of something onto the eyes. Although I don't think yet you can see it. Okay. Well, that's really all that we're gonna do with the eyes. And then what I wanna do is actually use this eyeliner. So I bought this eyeliner. I think I might have showed it in a haul or something, like a Yes Style haul. And I actually hadn't been pulling for it that often, mostly just because I don't actually wear liquid eyeliner that often because I get scared. I'm really bad at it, but I gotta say, I used it the other day and holy cow. Why I didn't like eyeliners before was that I always like had difficulty using them. I would never get like the line to look right. It was either too thick or the line wasn't like precise enough for my wantings. But I gotta say, this one, it was so easy. I did try this the other day and it looked like, that was the first time I was actually like really happy with the way that it looked. I am going to try it again because I only tried this once before and it was actually like the perfect eyeliner that I've ever done, the most perfect eyeliner that I've ever done. But now I'm gonna try it again. Eyeliner. The trick I found when I was doing this is to not like follow any of those rules online about like where your eyeliner should go. It's mostly just following your own eye shape. So what I do, is to actually just use your own eyes as like a shape. So I just kind of look at where my, like the bottom of my eye line is like going, and then I kind of like follow it. So I'll follow this line up here and like that, and follow this line and then just kind of go like that. So yeah, I don't know. Some people, I think when I was first learning how to do eyeliner and I messed up like every single time, was people kept telling you to like align it to like the end of your eyebrow. But then what I've realized is that I actually have two different eyebrows. This one actually kind of has a tail. This one, the tail, there's no tail at the end of that eyebrow. So I have a difficulty in doing it. And also my eyes are like different shapes, or not quite different shapes, but different sizes. My face is slightly asymmetrical, which everybody's face is. But you know what I'm just doing? I'm literally just following the lower line on my eye. So yeah. And so what I do is actually look down. This is gonna be hard because I can't really see with the low light. Look kind of not down, but just like straight at the mirror, and then just kind of hold it like this. I don't know why crossing my arm like that is working for me, but yeah, I just kind of like literally just mimic it, follow the line, and then just go and just mark my face. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but I actually did a starting line, which is good, and then I'm just gonna try to connect it. Let me see how I should do this. And then I'm gonna fill in the little triangle. And there we go. I think I did an okay job. Like, this is probably like one of the more successful times I've done it. So I did that eye, although I don't know if you can really tell because that's like the shadow side. But basically, here are some pros and cons about this eyeliner. Pros are, but the tip is like super, super fine. It's probably like one of the finest tips in a liquid eyeliner that I've ever used. And that allows it to be like really precise in that like little flick at the end. That's probably the biggest pro. Con, I think, is also paradoxically, is that how you say that word? On the other end, is because it's so fine, when you actually make that triangle like out off of your eye and try to fill it in, because the tip is so fine, it's a little bit difficult, a little bit, you know, you kind of have to go through it a couple of times to actually fill in the triangle that you make. My only last comment, I guess, is the color. I think that the color isn't like a very dark black. It is kind of like the color of the packaging. It's kind of like a grayish, brownish color. It's like, it's not super deep enough. I think maybe if they had like a darker one, I would have liked that even more. Let me try to do it on the other eye. I don't think it's gonna look the same, but that's fine because my eyes are two different like ways anyway, so it'll be okay. Also, I'm a righty, so it'll be maybe easier, I don't know, on the right side. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Now I'm gonna try to fill in the triangle, which is gonna be difficult. Okay, there we have it. There, I did it. I don't know if you could see it that well, because I don't have a high def enough camera. But I have to say, this is like literally one of the more successful times I've ever done my eyeliner, like liquid eyeliner before. I'm still not like amazing at it. I still think I need to like practice a little bit more, but you know, from the beginner kind of perspective, this is probably one of the easiest eyeliners that I've ever used, liquid eyeliners, I should say, that I've ever used, to just kind of trying it out. I think that the skinny tip just makes it so easy, and also it's a little bit flexible. It's not like, you know, going everywhere, but it has the flexibility allows you to kind of like put pressure in the place that you want the color, and then when you're trying to make that like final flick, it's easy to just release the pressure, and then you create like a nice, very skinny line at the end. So it's super easy to create like a really slick flick, if that makes sense. A very slick flick. The only downside is that it's very difficult to fill in. Like, I was noticing that I was struggling a little bit to fill it in. Overall, I'm actually really happy with this. This is actually a pretty good product. Okay. So to finish off the eye look, I realize I don't actually have my mascara here. So I'm gonna quickly grab my eyelash curler and my mascara, and then we'll finish off the eye look before it gets darker and you can't see me anymore because the sun is going down. Okay, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes really quickly. Okay, I think that's it. That is the really quick eye look. I don't do anything with the cheeks or anything. I'm not going to. I literally just have a little bit of like lip balm on, and that's really it. So here's the eyes. Let me actually take a closer inspection. It's all right. I mean, I can't really tell because it's kind of dark in here. Yeah, I mean, I think that they're looking nice. I probably just didn't do a good enough job. Just kind of like, I don't know, actually picking like good colors. But yeah, I like this eye more than this eye. I definitely went a little bit too hard on this eye, but this eye, I'm actually really happy with. I'm really happy with the eyeliner that I did, to be honest. Yeah, this actually looks quite nice. It's like a taupe-ish color. I mean, it's nothing new. But yeah, I'm just really happy with the eyeliner on this. I've never done like such a good job before. This one too. This one's not bad either. But I think I'm just deterred because the color is a little bit more intense on this eye than this eye. Also for the mascara, I gotta say, I mean, the application of this is super nice. Like the brush just hugs on to every single lash, and like when you're applying it, I'm like super shocked. I'm like, this is like the best mascara ever. But literally in this time that I started talking or finished my mascara and started talking, my eyelashes fell like significantly. They're like pretty much straight already. So it's not very great for hold, but I mean, it does voluminize your lashes a lot. So if you don't have a problem with it holding, then you might like this. As far as this palette goes, I really like it. I think I'm just going to just exchange it for a better one, because paying like close to $50 for this, or $60, something along those lines, this is not really acceptable to have in one of the shadows just like pop out. I want to make sure that my money is worth it. I'm going to probably exchange this for a hopefully non-broken one. And then as far as the eyeliner, really like it. I think it's a recommend, so I'm just gonna say that right now, but this is only like the second or third time I've ever really played with it, and that's it. So I know that the light is slowly fading away and I'll like sneak in the back. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Here are the swatches again if you want to take a closer look. Not really sure, the lighting is pretty shiitake at this moment. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye bye.